So, how was practice today, Coach?
It went okay. Tomorrow's the last day of finals, so we're kind of wading through. I think the attitude's been good, and we're getting some things done.
Do you have to let a few guys out here and there to go tend to stuff?
It's been pretty. The schedule has been pretty good because most of them have been in the morning, and tomorrow's a big day, but then that'll be the last day.
Do you see any effects in practice of the guys, staying up late studying, that type of thing?
I don't think so. I mean, it hasn't been real. We haven't done a lot of hitting and that kind of thing, but all in all, I think that it's probably been a good break for them to get out there and run around a little bit and relieve some stress.
Has it been kind of fun to get back into this after last year, not having the bowl practice and all that stuff?
Shoot, I can't remember last week, much less last year. So, we've been in the postseason so many times, it seems like second nature. Probably last year we didn't know what to do.
You mentioned that the last couple of periods of practice, you take a look at the young guys. Has anyone caught your eye?
They all just work. I mean, there's not, in the drill work, there's not much anybody's going to do to jump out. We might, as we get towards the end of bowl practice, we might let them play a little bit at some point. But right now we need them for scouts.
Still doing pretty well injury-wise?
Yeah, I mean, we're not hitting in practice, so it's been, pretty good.
When do you guys start going more at it, I guess, in terms of practice?
We'll probably only have a couple of days, maybe, next week before we go home. We might get after it one day. That's about it.
How much have you looked at what Kentucky does on tape and all that
Yeah, we've
kind of
looked a
stuff?
lot. I mean, we've had this week. It's a dead period, so all the coaches are here. So, we pretty much put in a game plan and finalize kind of what we're doing.
Just about Lamar, and he's obviously done a really good job for you in Jacksonville. I'm curious, what can you say about the work he's done there?
No, he's done a really good job. I think that it's been good. He's been in that area now for some time, and he started to build relationships, so he knows the younger guys, and he's done a nice job recruiting it for us.
Did you sign him that for any particular reason, or that was just what?
Well, he just has that part of Georgia and Jacksonville. He's from Savannah,
right.
so he knew some folks down there, so it just seemed like a natural.
Right. Is there anything you guys can do recruiting-wise as far as bringing guys to practice or anything while you're down there?
We can, they can, not unless the practices are open, and I'm not going to open the practice.
You don't open practice a day before the bowl? Or?
No, not this year.
But I guess just visibility-wise, I guess there's that,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Of course, there'll be a lot of stuff in the papers that recruits can see and that type of thing. That has to help.
Yeah, I would think. And, some of the guys can maybe stop by or whatever. I'm sure they'll run into some of our guys in Jacksonville.
I know Vic said he was going to have 85 people there watching. Victor said he was going to have 85 people
At
coming
the
in.
game?
Yeah, at the game.
For him, I hope we can find all those tickets.
I imagine that has to be sort of one of the fun parts about the way the bowls are set up, that you can get a chance to go to some of these guys' towns where you don't necessarily have games.
Yeah, no, it'd be great for those guys from Jacksonville. It would be fun for them. Plus, they can get home quick after the game.
Anything else for Coach?